Here's a trial assembly of the new sections of chassis in. The angle pieces down there, they're all in. Just nothing tacked yet, but pretty soon. I've got all my dimensions and cross references, so I should be able to finish everything off and tack it in and level everything off. See you at the next stage. Here is the chassis, all nicely welded in, all the joints. I've checked corner to corner so it's not twisted. Everything's put in with spirit levels. The brackets for the shock absorbers are in, and I've just got to put the handbrake anchor there, and then I can put the handbrake assembly in, put the axle back in, and start assembling the body. There's the rear section of the chassis painted. I use Rust-Oleum paint. I find that's better. It doesn't chip as much as some of the paints, and of course being a Rust-Oleum you can use a primer or not. Very good rust inhibition. You can see that the major part of it is painted. I've just got to put on the shock absorbers now. I can then start mounting the axle and the differential. There's the chassis. I put the wheels on just to check the line up and the distance between the front wheels and back, just to make sure there's nothing is askew. I've now moved the car out so that I've got access on the right hand side, so that I can take the fiberglass wing off and I can line everything up and start doing the A post on the right hand side, fit the door, and then start putting the back on. I need to get the floor section in on the right hand side, and then there's the chassis back in. I've got the outriggers in and all lined up. I've started putting on the rubbers on the top. I've worked out that with the handbrake in position I can still get the new floor section in. That allows me to be able to do the handbrake and check all the adjustment. Being a fly-off handbrake, you've got all the mechanism there, which is slightly difficult unless you've got it up on a ramp, but difficult on the ground as I've got this car. I managed to take dismantle it so that I could rebuild anything that I've done. Everything's painted, ready to go. The outriggers, as I say, are in, and I've got the handbrake mechanism. You can see the latch at the bottom there, that's all ready, and all the pipe work, all the new brake pipes are in. I've replaced this one, of course, with the loop in it, obviously for the jacking point, which is there. That's the hole in the floor that needs to have clearance for the hydraulic pipes. There's the new floor in position. The outrigger holes line up, as you can see there, and the front fixing for the floor to hold the floor to the chassis is there. As I said, you have to cut out the hole because this is a different. The TR4 has got a different handbrake system to the 4A, so the fly-off handbrake there. You have to cut the hole out very carefully to make sure everything lines up, and of course through here you have the speedo coming through, and everything lines up. I've just got to fix on the outer part of the sill, and then I can start putting in the posts and this side section.